Okay, next we have chapters. So let's go into our chapter room here. And what are chapters? Well, when you create a DVD, maybe you've got a really, really long project, and you want to break this project up into different chapters, if you will, or sections. For instance, for a wedding, maybe it's you've got one chapter is the bride getting ready, and the groomsmen all meeting together in another room or something, and the guests arriving at the church, and maybe that's going to be like one chapter. And then your next chapter is the ceremony, and then you've got another chapter, let's say that's a reception, and maybe within the reception you're going to have other chapters inside of there for the cutting of the cake or something. So you can basically put chapter points anywhere you want, and obviously there's a default chapter to every project. There's got to be at least one chapter. So what you can do here is we've gone ahead and clicked on the chapter icon here over on the left, and you can see that I can insert a chapter at the start of each clip. So each one of these clips at the beginning would be a chapter mark. We can say do it at fixed intervals, such as 5 minutes, or we can choose insert chapters evenly. I think that's like every other clip, I think is how that works. I've never used it before. The one I do like to use all the time is the manual one, add a chapter at the current location. So we'll grab our scrubber here and move it over and say, I want a chapter to start right here. Okay, and so we just click this and it inserts a chapter, and you can see here's our second chapter up in here, and it tells you what mark it's starting at. And if I go ahead and double click it, it opens up, and I can say we can call this I don't know, motorcycle. And there's the name of the chapter. So what I usually do is create these at the end, at the very, very end. I'm all completed creating my nice little video project, and I'm ready to go to disk, and I go to create disk. And in a second here, there we go. Okay, and here's my project right here, and I can click on show chapters, and there's my 2 chapters. And I can go to menu preferences, and this is all of my templates that I have here. So I can go ahead and pick a template, and it comes up and it says, do I put it on a root menu or all titles and chapters throughout the whole thing? Let's say apply to all pages. And here's what we're left with. So we've got our little DVD menu. If we click on preview, and you can hear the sound. It's got default sound that comes with it. It's real nice. It animates a little bit of the video going on here. We've got a play button. We've got various scenes, and if I click on this, it's going to take us in, and here's chapter 1. And if I click here, it moves to the next chapter. Now this is all created automatically by PowerDirector. And I can go in and say just play that chapter. And there we are. There's that chapter point. It's that easy. Hit escape to get out. Let's back up. Let's go to edit this time now. Or not this time. Let's back up and go to edit. And let's look at our chapters again. And let's go ahead and delete this chapter that we just added. Okay, and now let's go to create disk. And you notice we no longer have a scene button here. It's gone because there's only one chapter. That's why. We'll go back to content, show chapters. There's only one chapter, as you can see. Another video will cover how to change your titles and maybe rearrange things and change the background music and all of that, but that'll complete this tutorial for chapters.